So apparently Google employees hijack International Women's Day event to bash Israel. So this is what these tech companies wanted. This is what they nurtured within their own companies. They nurtured current thing, whatever the latest left-wing fashion was, far left extremist fashion was. They just, whatever it was, well, here's the emoji to put in your profile. Let's see. Employee Zainab Harara accused Jewish colleagues of victimizing themselves with feelings of safety and anti-Semitism. Yeah, this is never going to end. Hundreds of Google employees hijacked an International Women's Day event. I thought that was sacred. We want a beautiful, important day. International Women's Day event to attack Israel and accuse Jews of victimizing themselves. Screenshots provided to the Daily Wire reveal. I wonder if the big tech companies are at some point just going to de-wokeify themselves just so they can get a fucking moment of peace. Because all this shit is nonstop. This is what happens when you tell your employees that their feelings are the most important thing. Or when you pander to them. When you pander to the whims of their political fashion. Google's Summit for International Women's Day, slated for Thursday, was supposed to include on-topic audience questions submitted by employees through an internal platform called Dory. Instead, Google employees seized the opportunity to submit commentary bashing Israel. Yes, because that's the thing right now. So, of course, they're going to do that. Google software engineer Joel Scaff was the first to post about Israel on the platform, encouraging Google to avoid complicity in war crimes. Most of these people, by the way, if you ask them which river, which sea, they don't know anything about it. All they know is that this is now the official left-wing sanctioned thing they're all supposed to care about. I can guarantee you and again, listen to me. Look, I don't have a Middle East peace plan, okay? But I at least went and looked at the Hamas charter, and you can read it for yourself. You can find, unless Google scrubbed that now because it's very inconvenient. If you read it, it's a very inconvenient from the far left right now. Extremely inconvenient. In fact, there's stuff on there I can't say or else my stream will be immediately taken down, right? I would encourage you to go ahead and read that and see what the plan. Spoiler alert, they're not looking for a two-state solution. They're not looking for a political solution. Google has a cloud contract with the Israeli government under Project Nimbus to support its military. I don't think these people understand anything of what's happening over there at all. I think everything they learn off TikTok, frankly. You're a crazy company if this is the sort of thing you nurture within your company. I mean, whatever the latest thing is that they're all going to get upset about that they don't understand at all, they're going to do it on this, right? They were probably doing this with Dave Chappelle, complaining about Dave Chappelle, not long ago, or some other comedian that said a joke they didn't like that offended them. When you nurture this shit, when you tell your employees that their feelings are the most important thing and you really care when you don't actually care, right? Especially when you don't actually care, this is what you get. It's just all this obsessive current day thing. I mean, maybe they'll switch it up and maybe Ukraine will come back again and then they could all be obsessed with that. I don't know. I mean, I guess probably the obsession that's going to come up will be Trump again. They're already obsessed with Trump, but as it becomes more and more real that he's running against, he's the nominee and that he's winning, that polls are showing him winning, probably they'll switch up to that because that'll be the newest threat to the world, right? So this is what they've got. They've nurtured a culture of dysfunction because I think we've said this before.
Everything woke turns to shit.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Might want to avoid it. Again, I think they're going to have to de-wokeify their own company. I think they'll just do it so they can get a moment of fucking peace.